this EFT exercise is to help those of you that may have a speech impediment or stammer. So what I would like you to do is begin to tap along on the crash chop point, and if you find it difficult to say the words, just hum along instead, and then we can test it afterwards. So just either say the words or hum along. So even though I have difficulty saying some words, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I have difficulty saying some words, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I have some difficulty saying words, I deeply and completely accept myself. Some difficulty saying words, 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 some difficulty in saying some words, some difficulty in saying some words, some difficulty in saying some words. Take a deep breath in, let it out, and just try to say some sentence that may be difficult normally to say. And then we go through this routine again. So just say that sentence and see if you have any difficulty saying some words. And we just go through the routine twice more, and then you can rerun this video at any time and go through different sentences, and maybe you will get some changes in the way you normally would have said those words in some way. So even though I still have some difficulty saying those words, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I still have some difficulty saying those words, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I still have some difficulty saying those words, I deeply and completely accept myself. I still have some difficulty. I still have some difficulty. Those words. I still have some difficulty. Still have some difficulty. I still have some difficulty. I still have some difficulty. I still have some difficulty. Take a deep breath in. Let it out. And check that in some way. And maybe this time, what you could do is imagine in your mind a time when you did have some difficulty saying something to someone. Just bring a memory up in your mind of a time you had difficulty saying something to someone, and measure that on a scale of 1 to 10. So that we have some degree of way of testing if there's any difference and how you feel about that. So just measure that past experience on a scale of 1 to 10, and we'll work on that. So even though I had difficulty then saying those words, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I had difficulty then saying those words to that person, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I had difficulty then saying those words to that person, I deeply and completely accept myself. I had difficulty then. Difficulty saying those words then. I had difficulty then. Difficulty speaking to that person. Difficulty then. Difficulty then. Difficulty then. Difficulty then. Take a deep breath in. And just bring that memory back to mind again, and measure on a scale of 1 to 10, and notice if there's any difference, if it has changed in some way. And I'm just going to go through that routine one more time to give you a good example of what you can play around with here in different ways, just by changing what you were thinking about at the time, and how when you're trying to say certain words, maybe you can work on certain words and tap on that, and just change it around in whatever way you would like. So even though I still have some remaining difficulty of saying those words, then I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I still have some remaining difficulty of saying those words to that person, then I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I still have some remaining difficulty of saying those words then to that person, I deeply and completely accept myself. I still have remaining difficulty. Still have remaining difficulty saying those words. I still remember that remaining difficulty. I still remember that remaining difficulty. That difficulty then. That difficulty then. That difficulty then. That difficulty. Take a deep breath in. Let that go. Check on a scale of 1 to 10. Let's see what that measures. And go back through this video and maybe get some ideas on what you can play around with. And if you notice any changes, you know it's worthwhile trying it in some way, that it may help you in some way.